Going back to the Hayley and Roy storyline, obviously that's a very serious storyline. How did you research that and approach that and try and do it in a sensitive way?
We've been doing so much work. We've got sort of medical people on board, doctors, we're working with the Macmillan Cancer Trust. I mean, it's been vital for us to get it right, because I don't think there's anybody in the country who will not be affected by this story, unfortunately. And it is actually one of those stories where sticking to the research, finding the truth, the emotional and the medical truth, that's what gives you the story, in a way. So every step of the way, we've had specialists reading the scripts, reading the storylines, and just making sure it's not a story we can take liberties with, and hopefully we haven't at any stage.
We of course know that Hayley's going to choose to end her own life in her terms. Will we see a really emotional journey as this plays out? We know that Roy will struggle with this.
I think Roy more than struggles with it. He hates the very notion of it. And I think for him, he hates the principle. He calls it what it is, a suicide, that in principle and morally he finds reprehensible. But also the biggest fear is losing Hayley, and she's making a decision where he might get a day, a week or a month less time with Hayley, and that's the thing that terrifies him. So it's going to take him a long time to accept that decision, and actually even in accepting it, once Hayley has gone, I think there's going to be a long while of him living with regrets. You know, he's faced with the what ifs. If he'd have stood up to Hayley, you know, the day after her death, the week after her funeral, she could have still been alive, and that's what will plague him for quite some time.
And obviously Hayley is Roy's life. How will he move on after her death?
Oh, don't! It's horrible. That is the power of the story. We're watching those scenes, and of course we feel so sorry for Hayley. But it's Roy. Always, it's like imagining your own parents or grandparents, one of them being left on their own. It's going to be a long old struggle for Roy, but one of the great things about this story is a community story. It's not just about Roy and Hayley. Roy has got so many friends. Tyrone, Fizz, oddly Carla is getting closer and closer to them. The whole of Weatherfield, I think, is going to be there at his side, making sure that it comes through it. You know, Hayley's got a terminal illness. The future ain't bright at all, but the Hayley I know is the one who has for years laughed in the face of adversity. This is the woman who went through 20 odd years of her life as a man, knowing that actually she was a woman. She's come through so much, and I think the one thing she's determined to do is, as best as is possible, live and love and enjoy every last second of her life, and that's what she's trying so hard to do.
She's a much loved character, so the viewers will be very sad, understandably, when those exit scenes do come along.
Yeah, I'm gutted. I mean, it's one of the, honestly, I go around the offices, and at storyline stage and at script stage, there hasn't been a single chapter in this where there have been people in the office sobbing, and that's before it's even hit the screen. And I think our audience share that. And it's not just the story, it's us collectively as a Corrie team going, Julie's going, who plays Hayley, Hayley's going, and it is really sad.